And with that being said, welcome everyone to Pocono. Well, not much was said there, just some pretty good music, courtesy of Mr. Max the Hedgehog, aka Elijah Gordon, the composer for that. You could say the official NRLOA theme. Just my laptop here. I'm getting comfortable here. Hopefully I'll survive. Feel as stiff as a board. But anyways, 3 races to go in this season of the NCCS. Do not spam, please. Yes, I am mean to say that to someone who's a friggin' mod. Good lord. So anyway, so welcome to Pocono for the running of the Credit One Bank 400. And no, the final lap will not be sponsored by Credit One Bank. I'm not going to say that. Oh man. However, we will be having a we'll do the first lap, the entire first lap in silence, because today is in fact the anniversary of Pearl Harbor. I'm not sure how many of you may have known that, but yeah, today is the that would be the 76th anniversary of Pearl Harbor. Yeah. But good to have everyone here. Championship battle winding down. 3 races to go. In fact, that's actually, I have score 4 up right now, and I have the point standings up. Let's get a quick look and see what they look like. Zachary Fitzwater is leading Isaac Snyder by only 33 and 66 ahead of Mia Leathers. Trust me, with this points format, that isn't very much. But then you're getting into some of those that are over 100 points back, like Jonathan Rains, Riley Spurley. Benny Watson has been quietly hanging in 6th. He could definitely make something happen. Matthew Hartford, Eli Bright, Tristan Allen, Sandy Garrett, if they're all able to get some really, really, really good runs going here these next 2 races, they can certainly stick their nose in there. So a lot to be determined in the 25 laps that will be run here at this racetrack here today. Get everything readjusted. There we go. 70th anniversary of the Ching Chongs. Boy, that's a little racist. That is a little racist. But yeah, 76 years. 76. The 70th was back in 2011. Because I remember that speech. December 7th, 1941. That's how I remember the date. Anyways, let's get a quick look at the starting positions here. Tristan Allen is on the pole position. One of those long shots trying to eke his nose into the championship battle. He could do it with a good finish here today. Nathan Stapleton to his outside, the 97. William Brock, a 3-time winner this season. A bit just outside the top 10 in points currently, but trying to get back up there. Wyatt Walker is 4th. Alexander Rowe and Matthew Phelps 5th and 6th. Tom Jonas and Sean McKean 7th and 8th. Nick Kennedy and Justin Zidell wrap up the top 10. All the way down the staircase. Good to see you here, man. I actually managed to catch just a little bit of that. Was that the Aquafina Cup series? I already forget which series that was. That was either Aquafina or Granger. But good to have you here, or as I should now call you, NRLOA Racing League. There's the full point standings at the moment. Or point standings. Starting positions. These are the starting positions for this one. 25 laps, and I am 99.9% sure that there will not be a pit stop. But there is the chance that we could have an early caution. But once they start to get filed out a little bit, then the chance of a caution greatly diminishes. But for the first, I'd say 3 laps, this could be something. The outside lane in turn number 1 is the preferred lane, but everywhere else, have at it. So we're going to see what happens here. We're going to get the command. We're going to go racing here at Pocono. Let's fire the engines. You need to solution a problem. No problem here. That's just fine, man. Cars are rolling. Just make sure everyone rolled cleanly, and indeed they did. Zachary Fitzwater, the point leader, coming into this race, starting in the 19th spot. A lot of the drivers up there in the championship starting like right in the middle of the pack. Again, this first lap, in tribute to those lost at Pearl Harbor. This first lap will be in silence as we are racing here at Pocono. Well, considering the fact that just happened, I think that we'll do the lap after the restart of silence. Because that just happened. Caution is out. Big crash already, and Cement Olskin was involved and destroyed. And Tristan Allen will lead them back to the yellow flag. That was ugly. But Olskin, Michael Cantos, Samantha LeBron, Christian Parker, Evan Hunter, Patrick Smith. Some big dogs involved in that one. It doesn't look like any of the main contenders were involved. Jonathan Rains being one of them. But Tristan Allen got a great jump there and actually was able to retain the lead. Which is actually usually tricky to do going in turn 1. But he cleared the 97 going in there and was in good shape. So you will assume the race lead, but that was a little ugly. So, oh, Carter Friesen also. I see him with some serious front end damage. Or I think that was Friesen, or was that still LeBron? I'm not sure. But anyways, let's find out what happened to break the silence. Thanks a lot. That's all good. But that looked like I was right in the middle of the pack here. 3 wide. It looked like, what did the 12... Looks like the 25 got loose. Had to chase it up the racetrack and just got into the 12, and that's what caused that. Hard hits there for Cody Reynolds. Slamming into the wall there for the 28. Chris Hayden. It looks like they've wrecked again, and yep, there is Carter Friesen. And yeah, he teleported straight to pit road, so looks like we've had another incident actually. Let's find out what happened with the 02. If they were just all trying to avoid this or what. Here, I'll just find him this way. Oops. Yeah, he's further back here, and so is Patrick Smith. Yeah, there they spin. They're trying to get through there and slam into the back of the 12. And that is what is going to put the 02 out of the race. The 25 is going to be out of the race, and probably a bunch of others with severe front-end damage. Well, I'm out. I'm going to go by. Oh, That is actually a time when it would help to put the /S, which I'm glad you did. Thank you for that. They're all still sitting on pit road. Canto's coming out. So Tristan Allen, William Brock up to second, Nathan Stapleton, Alexander Rowe, and Wyatt Walker, the current top 5. Matthew Phillips, John McCain, Tom Jonas, Nick Kennedy, and Dominic Anthony's gotten into the top 10 here. In the number 77, a driver who's had probably the least talked about season so far. That name has barely been mentioned at all. And he is looking to make something happen here today. So, since that lap of silence was interrupted, we will do the first lap of this restart in silence. And that restart will be taking place. Yeah, this track does have 5-lap cautions. It should definitely be 4. This track is plenty big enough. So, green flag on lap number 6. Sean McCain was disqualified for hitting the gas pedal on the restart. Docked 200 points and fined $500,000. Good Lord! But out of the race as a result of that, Evan Hunter, Samantha LeBron, Patrick Smith, Christian Parker, Samet Oskin, and Carter Fries. And LeBron had a great first half of the season and has just been falling off. A tough break there for the number 12, and 2 Penske cars taken out in that one. The lone third Penske car remaining, Justin Seidel, up in 11th though. And Matthew Hartford's actually made a great gain in that one lap. Up to 12th, and he is definitely a championship contender. Mio Leathers is up there, and even Riley Spurley. But they're all trying to close in on Zachary Fitzwater. Isaac Snyder in second in points. Wow, nice speech there, top. 26th right now. You're going to have to make up some ground, but we'll just have to see. Playing COD tonight. If you guys do, maybe I'll join. I have some other painting duties, actually aside from the Bear Jackson series. There's something else that I need to attend to. So anyways, the proper lap of silence this time. For those lost at Pearl Harbor, Tristan Allen leading the back, lap number 6, taking 20 laps to go here in the Credit One Bank 400. We are racing once again. Tristan Allen holds on to the race lead. Alexander Rowe trying to look underneath the 97, but you're going to see it here. That inside lane, not much rear end grip down there, and you're going to see it. The 24, the 8, all getting affected by that. Oh boy. So Rowe still hanging on to 4th right now. But with Tristan Allen running where he is, he's going to try and close in on the 90 in the point standings. We'll see if he'll be able to hang it up here. Hanging it up here. What is my favorite TV show and what favorite episode? Well, I will be 100% honest. I know all the Steven Universe jokes that are made, and I will say that is definitely going to be... I mean, it's going to be a close one between that and... oh boy, one of the Star Trek series. Star Trek Voyager is really cool, but picking one particular favorite episode, I don't know, it's hard to say. It is extremely hard to say, but even just picking between those two as my favorite, I don't know. Put them as tied for first. Stapleton slides up the racetrack there, nearly gets into the 40. Alexander Rowe came into the season late. filling in that number 60. And is looking strong right now. This is actually his first series back in a very long time, as a few cars are starting to drop back. The 93 and the 28 were the two that I saw dropping back first. I like Adventure Time. Adventure Time is cool. I have a fair amount of respect for it. Used to watch it all the time. You call that a TV show? That sounds more like something else. Wyatt Walker underneath the 20. Dominic Anthony right behind the 3 is running 7th right now. 7s are wild there for the 77. Justin Seidel under the 24. So I'm looking back, there's a few of the contenders, including Mia Leathers, Riley Spurley, and Zachary Fitzwater, all running together back there. Right around the top 20, I'd say. I hate my NRLOA game. I have a 4+ second lead. Every time it's clipped the wall, blew the engine. That does happen now and then. But yeah, Batungus is a road course. And I do have it, so I don't know. We'll see. William Brock right on the tail of the 50. Chevy versus Dodge. Actually got all 4 manufacturers represented up here in the top 5 currently. Wyatt Walker's Pontiac is the number 20 back there on the outside of the number 3. Matthew Phillips on a good run here, trying to hold on to top 5, but he is down there on the inside, and you're going to see the run that the 20 is going to get on him. See you later. Hey, you're looking good. Alexander Rowe might be able to get to his inside here as well. Not quite. It's going to be close there. Yeah, passing here is kind of tricky. The prime opportunity to do it is actually if you're able to get to the inside of someone in turn 2 and then stay to the inside of them in turn 3, you can try and clear them, because if you're going to enter turn 1 side by side, well, the guy to the outside of you is going to blow past you unless you're somehow able to get away from that line on the inside where the banking ends. That's all there is to it. And that's why overtaking here can be a difficult task. William Brock is going to do his best to try and do so, but Tristan Allen's just holding his own right now. And certainly wouldn't mind a win at 50. 9th in points. He's going to need some good fortune to get into contention, but a win here would certainly help out. Especially with where the 90 is running right now. I'm looking back there and I see them listed 18th at the stripe that time. Kind of just by themselves, trying to hold off the 10 of Ethan Thames. And also a new driver is in this. First ever start on the Top Dragster channel for James Stabilito. Diego Yepes stepped out of that number 88, requested to do so. And said, hey, if James may drive this for the final 3 races, that would be great. And there it is. James Stabilito now driving that number 88 Ford. 20th right now. But right now, Matthew Hartford, Mia Leathers all ahead of the 90. Isaac Snyder and Jonathan Rains are still behind him, so they need some good luck right now. But among those long shots, Tristan Allen still looking good. Brock looks to his inside there, but with the run on the high side, Allen holds it. Probably not going to stream it tonight. I will say this, though. I am pretty certain that our buddy McLaren 302 will be doing a Cards Against Humanity stream on Saturday night. I mean, that's really late. like 10 or 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is usually when that starts. But if you're up to stay up pretty late for that, you'll be doing one. Don't spam too many of those, please. They're all pretty spread out up here, although the question is, I mean, this is a big track, and with how long we have to go here, I'm not sure if they'll catch these two or not. It's a possibility, but it's already only 11 laps to go. This is a bit of a shorter race. I did not want to make it too long by any stretch of the imagination, so right now it is Tristan Allen, William Brock, and Nathan Stapleton. Those three have stayed the same for quite a while. Wyatt Walker is fourth. And look at this, Dominic Anthony and Justin Seidel side by side for fifth. Dominic Anthony on a good run here. Wait, did somebody just come out of the pits? Uh-oh. Chris Hayden. Where'd he come from? I think he just came out of the pits or something. Yeah, I think he did. He just came down pit road and he's got serious rear end damage. Oh, he could cause an issue here. Yeah, he's running a fair bit slower through the corner there. So a little bit of drama could unfold here. I've had sex with Lapis from Steven Universe. I said it last time and I'll say it again. As weird of a statement as that is, I wouldn't be opposed. 10 laps to go, coming to 9 laps to go. Allen gets to the 18s inside here. Brock is going to follow suit. They're going to have to clear him. Going into the corner, looks like the 50 and the 40 will do so comfortably, as well the 97. But behind him, could be a little bit of an issue. Now the 18 isn't catastrophically slow by the looks of it, but definitely could cause a slight issue for these front runners. Wyatt Walker's going to get by. Alexander Rowe and Dominic Anthony draw side by side here. The 18 trying to go high to stay out of the way, but that might not work. And now the 18 with nowhere to go. Alexander Rowe and Justin Seidel are going to take advantage. And Matthew Phillips might as well. And another long shot for the championship as well. That number 7 of Eli Bright. Again, they're all trying to finish as far ahead of the 90 as possible. But they are doing their absolute best. Trying to make this championship battle as close as can be. Flying through turn 3 or turn 2. Good Lord. William Brock just doing his thing right now, waiting for the opportunity to arise. He's been right on the back bumper of that 50 this entire race. I think he's getting tired of seeing that. But he knows that if he looks to the inside here in turn 1, that's just not going to work, and that could actually put him under threat from the 97. And there's all the evidence that you need right there. The 60 just tried it on the 20, and now he is losing momentum quick. And Justin Seidel might be able to get to his inside. And indeed he is. That is for the 5th position at the moment. What happened to the 77? Back to 10th. For the 77. There's James M., Allen, and Kothluigi. Good to see you all here. The 01. I haven't seen too much of them. Whoops. I just realized I went past them. 14th of the stripe there. I think he's trying to get by a lap car. So we're not running too bad. Actually, that 18 is not doing too bad either. And now the 01's going to get to his inside. So not too bad for the 01. Matthew Hartford 12th. Running where he needs to right now to try and close in on the 90 in the point standings. What happened? Who? Who are we talking about? I'll have to see then. Anyway, he's taking 5 laps to go here. As there are 3 wide back there trying to get by the 18. The 90 and the 1 are back there as well. Maybe racing at Stafford in the spring. That would be something. If you're able to get that recorded, definitely do so. 40's doing everything he can, but the 50 just getting the runs that he needs to. And he is doing a fantastic job of it. Now we are going to check back here since not too much is going on. Just kind of run through the current order. And the 90 has gained some spots. The 1 car would certainly like to get by, as would the 94. '99 right on his tail. As the 44 is starting to drop back. Not sure what might be going on with Riley Spurley back there. That is not what he needs. Yeah, that could be bad for Riley Spurley's championship hopes, as Fitzwater's actually slowly starting to pick him off. However, he's still 15th, a good ways back from Eli Bright and current race leader Tristan Allen with 4 to go. And I'm not sure if that was rear end damage on the 20 or what. That must have been a glitch. Yeah, that 20, the rear end on that 20 looks a little messed up. That might just be a glitch. But yeah, passing just proven to be an absolute task. Now just 3 laps to go, and Stapleton to the inside of the 40. Trying to make a last-ditch effort. But that could cost him momentum. The 20 could try and make the move. Now what Alexander Rowe did there is that he actually held the middle line there and then shot to the inside mid-corner. That still isn't the most preferred way to do it, but if you're going to try it in turn 1, that's the only way to really do it. Is they're going to go 3 wide through turn 3. That is exactly what the 50 and the 40 want to see. They could just settle it amongst themselves now. But Walker with the run gets 3rd place with 2 laps remaining. Field has really spread out now. Rowe and Zidell are on the inside, nearly contact. 2 car actually onto the flat a little bit. What else am I painting besides Barrett Jackson cars? A couple of cars for Napa Fans Chick-fil-A Cup Series. I have a couple of those that I actually just found out that I need to do. As Brock with the run here, maybe? Can he try and get the job done? I mean, Allen's already clinched most laps led by a significant margin. But he wants to get the race victory as they are coming to the white flag. As I just heard the 28 and the 93 go by. They will not catch them. But white flag in the air, and the Credit One Bank 400. I am not going to say sponsored by Credit One Bank because, well, just no. And Allen pulls about a car length. He is looking really good right now. Wyatt Walker 3rd, Nathan Stapleton 4th, Alexander Rowe. Could he try and make a last-minute charge for 4th here? There he goes. Matthew Phillips is there, and Eli Bright is currently listed in the 7th position. He's going to have a good gain on the 90, but will it be enough with 2 races to go after this? Out of turn number 4 they go. Tristan Allen doing what he needs to do. He will win at Pocono and close in on that championship battle. Alexander Rowe actually nips the 97 for 4th. So the 97 will finish in 5th. Matthew Phillips 6th. Eli Bright in 7th. Zidell, Anthony, and Sean McKean rounds out the top 10. So it's Brock and Walker are 2nd and 3rd. So as we look through full results here, Matthew Hartford will finish 11th, and crucially, the most important part here, Zachary Fitzwater 16th. Right about in the middle there, finishing ahead of a good few of his rivals, including the 94, the 1, the 32, but the 50, he could be knocking with that win. We'll have to see. We'll hop on over to score for here in just a moment, and we'll see what we got. 2 races to go. North Wilkesboro and Indianapolis to wrap it up. And of course, before we do that, his first win of the season, and it couldn't have come at a better time, Tristan Allen, the number 50 Chevrolet, bringing it home at Pocono. I'm sorry, your last race in the 8. Say what? Oh my gosh, people are stepping out all over the place. I mean, it's only 2 races to go. If you're stepping out at this point, it's like, why? I mean, it's not like I'm gonna force you to keep it, but it's like, I don't know. Who's that? Oh yeah, Stablito. Because the new driver in the 88. But Tristan Allen collecting maximum points, led every single lap. Utter domination there. Going to come at a better time. We'll see how much he was able to close in. What do we got? 2 races to go, heading to North Wilkesboro. Point standings are as follows. Fitzwater holds it. Snyder 39 points back. Mia Leather 75 back, so that's still a tight battle. 102 back is Tristan Allen, jumping from 9th to 4th. 102 points, still a pretty considerate gap, but a lot smaller than before. If he is able to finish ahead of that 90 car at all at North Wilkesboro, he could definitely be a player. Jonathan Rains dropping to 5th. Matthew Hartford 7th. William Brock, Benny Watson drops to 9th. Riley Spurley dropping to 10th. So it looks like it has come down to probably the top 5, maybe the top 6. If those drivers get some good fortune at Wilkesboro, but that remains to be seen. As we look on through full standings, 45 drivers so far have made starts this season, which started back in October, I believe. And we are finally closing in on the end. 2 races to go. North Wilkesboro and Indianapolis. A champion to be crowned. And there's Velocity second. Yeah, man, you're second in points with a good shot at the title. Looking hangouts will do. Batman and the Ink Machine. That's pretty interesting. It's funny you say that because I just uploaded me playing freaking rigged. I should have crashed. Bruh. It's all good. It's all good. Holy smokes. But yeah, if you guys are playing Kyle, go and get a look here. I won't be streaming it though, but yeah, sure. This is messed up. Oh, I can only imagine if you win the championship just how much you'll be crying rigged. Oh, man. I will also point out that I was also notified by Napa Fan himself that the champion of this will actually get a spot in the NRLOA IROC Tour of Champions, Series of Champions, something like that. Something like that. But, so yeah, just a little extra incentive for the champion. But Zachary Fitzwater with a win on the season. Isaac Snyder just getting there with consistency, and he is only 39 back. Neil Leathers, 2 wins. Tristan Allen just won that race. Jonathan Rains, no wins, but William Brock gained good points up to 8th. So still a lot of battles to be determined throughout the standings here. But the championship battle's looking pretty tight. We'll see how it will play out. Emerging from race 17 at North Wilkesboro for the Tyson Holly Farms 400, I think it is. And the reason I chose that sponsor was because that was the exact same sponsor that it was in 1996. Do you know if the champ gets to be in the NRLOA 3? Yep, actually, that is exactly what I was just saying. What? Bruh. In theory, I can still win, right? Maybe. You're gonna need some good fortune, but maybe. Maybe. I'm not gonna promise anything, but yeah, you're 7th. I would say that, like, if you really want to get mathematically speaking, I would say anyone in the top 10 has a mathematical chance at this point. Depending on how it emerges. It isn't very often that I get people crying rigged and saying that sinking points is horrible because they expect to be doing badly. It's all good though. I know you're just messing with me. But it's good to have you here, man. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up this stream here as I might sneeze here in a second. Just warning y'all. But thank you, everyone. For your team is messing with the side skirts. This is Gen 4. There ain't no side skirts, boy. Jokes. The engine has extra horsepower. The hood is askew or something. It gives me more downforce. I don't know. I would investigate that. No. We'll just have to see. I like saying that a lot, don't I? We'll just have to see. We'll see what happens. That type of stuff. Where am I? Where finished your boy? 20th, I believe, for Mr. Stabolito. If I recall correctly, I think it was 20th. So, right in the middle. You were tampering with the spoiler. I see. Anyways, I'm going to hop over to Hangouts, see what's going on, because I see there's some deals going on. But thank you, everyone, for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. I'm not sure if I'll stream tomorrow or not. Maybe I'll take tomorrow off. Or I'll do a painting stream, or maybe a car stream, or an IndyCar race. I don't know. We'll just have to see. For those who are on Hangouts, I will let y'all know. You give the spoil an extra right angle. I'm lost. I'm just gonna. Anyways, y'all have yourselves a good night. And until next time, have a good one. Congrats to Tristan Allen on the win. 2 races to go. It's getting good. See y'all in the next one. Take care. And bye for now.